A Titan of a Man, the story of Coach Paul Doc Hines by Paula Hines Lonergan, copyright 2012. Chapter 2, Remember the Titan's Fever, Part 3. Mind over matter is about developing an attitude of not being a quitter. It's about keeping in mind that when the going gets hard, the tough get tougher. And when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. How many times have our parents told us to fix or straighten our attitude? Mind over matter, if you don't mind, then it don't matter, reminds us not to give up, even when obstacles come our way. It stresses the importance of remaining focused, keeping positive, and feeling empowered enough to accomplish a goal, whatever it may be, and no matter how hard the road to attain it may seem. Armed with these lessons in mind, despite the publishing setbacks, I pushed forward. Ultimately, I decided to publish my manuscript myself, and I did. I worked hard to get it done, starting my own publishing company and searching for printers to print the book. Within 4 months of my decision to self-publish, I had a finished copy of A Titan of a Man in my hand. My parents didn't know about it yet. It was meant to be a surprise. In the fall of 2003, my father was invited to Florida to participate in a Remember the Titans engagement with a few of the football players from the 1971 Titans team. The event was held for a group of hundreds of Little League players in the area. I mailed a copy of my hot-off-the-press book to one of my father's former players, Jerry Buck. Jerry kept the book a secret until the appropriate time, as per my instructions. At the event, it was time for the players to give speeches. Various speakers included players Rufus Littlejohn, Mike Hobson, Tom Lewis, and finally my father. My father got up and gave a speech. After the speech, my father sat in his chair on stage. Then, I was told, Jerry Buck started to read from A Titan of a Man. Meanwhile, Daddy was looking a little surprised as to how Jerry knew some of the things being said. Jerry then announced that all of this information was in the book written by his daughter, Paula Hines Lonergan. Jerry handed the book to my father. He introduced my book in front of an audience of hundreds of people. My father was floored. My surprise worked. Rufus said my father almost fell out of his seat. I presented my book, A Titan of a Man, a coach of the famous 71 Titans who inspired generations of young people, as a surprise anniversary gift to my parents in 2003. It was a labor of love dedicated to my parents. In A Titan of a Man, I talk about my father's work as a coach and teacher, how he instilled character, courage, and determination in his players, students, and children. Many students attribute their success in life to my father's influence as a good leader and a positive role model. But my father's ability to motivate others was embedded in him as a child growing up in the segregated community of Compostela in Norfolk, Virginia. Also, his working in integrated schools prior to coaching at T.C. Williams helped him to assist and enable the Titans to get along, to learn to respect each other, and ultimately become successful as a team. Since the release of A Titan of a Man, I have been active in hosting book events and giving discourses across the country, talking about my father and the Titan experience. Over the years, I've met so many great people, all because of my Titan connection. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This chapter is to be continued. When you subscribe, you automatically receive a message regarding my upcoming videos in the next few weeks. Thanks for your support. To be continued.